Hi, we're Ella and Bonnie and we're travelling around Europe in our DIY campervan. This week we make it to Lake Como. Good morning, welcome to another video from the van. Well, we're just leaving the van. So we are in Lake Como. We got here yesterday, but today's going to be the first day having a little look around. We're running about an hour behind, from when I wanted to leave. We've got a lot to fit in, but we should be fine. We're still early. Let's go. Check it's locked. Let's go. Parked up on Lake Como, as I said, and there's three it's like a triangle of towns right in the centre of Lake Como, and we're in one of those. We're in Menaggio, and then there's also Varenna and Menaggio as well. So the plan is over the next couple of days, so today and tomorrow, we're going to work our way around those three. So we're just now walking into the centre of Menaggio. Just trying to get along the lakefront. It was meant to be cloudy and cooler today, which was a lie, because it's 10 AM and it is roasting. And I've had to bring sun cream out for the first time. I can feel my arms burning already. I mean, not that I'm complaining about the weather. I mean, I am complaining. It sounds like I'm complaining, but I'm not. I'm not mad about it. We had such an average summer last year in the UK, didn't we? So this is lovely. It must look Italian. I just got stopped for directions. I actually think it's Bonnie. We're gonna have to find a spot to let Bonnie go in. Too early for ice cream.
There'd be no wars. Maybe the birds will sing about your heart. Maybe the trees will whisper the word. Maybe the sun will spread.
So no, it's never too early for gelato. So I'm just conscious about it being a bit hot and wandering around. So I think we're going to walk to find the ferry. What you got? What you got? What are you doing? Leave it! Good girl. it is. No, leave it.
Everywhere. Is a star with your name. One thing I know is that there should be. There is no one who has a heart as pure and not yours.
Oh, thank you for that. Into a slight problem with the ferry. So we got there to buy our tickets. It was like, oh, muzzle, and didn't have the muzzle on me. I think he was implying that because she's big, she needs the muzzle, which isn't really fair because you're way more likely to be bitten by a small dog than a big dog. It's like fact. And Bonnie doesn't need a muzzle. We're going back to the van now to pick it up, and I'm going to try it on her. We have been like practicing training with it. I'll see how she does with it, and if she tolerates it, then we'll be getting on the ferry.
Can I have 2 tickets for
Hola, ¿cómo va?
Varenna?
We made a quick getaway from like the port bit because it was packed. So come to some of the quieter streets. Oh god, I've just seen how burnt I am. Oops, I have just put more sun cream on. Yeah, so we're just gonna have a little wander around some of the side streets. Oh, this looks nice.
I see the crossroads coming up ahead. A choice I make, but haven't made yet. Why do pathways feel so threatening? What ifs are never ending? Caught in the shadow of what might be.
Come on. So we're just walking through the streets of Varenna. We'll try and find a little cafe to get a drink somewhere, I think. Everyone can have a little rest. But it was initially founded as like a fisherman village. Then it actually got destroyed by Como in the 1100s. And obviously rebuilt. And now it's being classed as like the new Menaggio, which is known as like the Pearl of Lake Como. Basically, it's up and coming. It is beautiful. It's all like cobblestones and pastel coloured houses and yeah, really pretty. And apparently they make amazing olive oil here, which I know is really boring, with how expensive it is in the UK, I'm going to try and get a bottle. So there is a couple of things to do here. There's a villa and a castle, I think. The villa we're definitely not going to do because we're hoping to do a Star Wars villa tomorrow. So it's been used in like Star Wars and Casino Royale, so we're hoping to look around that one tomorrow. And the castle's a maybe, but it is like a half-an-hour walk uphill. So I'm not gonna lie, it's probably a no. So we're gonna go find a drink anyway first and cool down a bit. Bonnie. That was lovely. Just had a little mocktail and a water. Yeah, nice, looking out over the lake. But, we're heading back to the ferry now. The last one's at 6. It's only 4. But I heard horror stories that it gets packed. You have to queue for an hour, and then if you miss the last one, you're screwed. So. Menaggio, where the van is. So we managed to get back okay on the ferry. It was very busy, but it was okay. Yeah, my Britishness did come out a little bit with the ferry. The queuing was just a nightmare. You'd think a group of adults would know how to wait their turn, but no. We had to push our way in a little bit. Yeah, so for this evening, I really need a drink. I've not had enough to drink, if you can tell. But yeah, heading back to the van, gonna sort dinner for Bonnie, then gonna go for a little swim, then get changed and go out for my dinner. That's the plan anyway, we'll see how much of it I stick to. Okay, and now we're here for a swim. Maybe. Got the swimming costume on, the phone's in a waterproof bag, but now I'm here, I don't know, it's cold. Waist deep. It's just that last bit. It's so cold. Bonnie's just playing with sticks on the beach. Beach is a generous word, it's a few pebbles. What are you doing? Surely if Bonnie chickens out, I'm okay to chicken out. I don't know if you're allowed to take from Lake Como. They're really pretty. Part 3 of the evening plan is my dinner. So that's where we're going now. We're just going to walk into the town along the lakefront and see what there is. Had a little power nap, feeling fresh for the evening. I think Bonnie would have been quite happy to stay in bed, to be honest, but dragging her out with me. Good morning from another day at Lake Como. We've just been relaxed for the morning. I've been doing some editing whilst the van was cool because it's now afternoon and we are starting to cook. It's boiling in here. So we're gonna head out, get into some fresh air for a bit, and yeah, we've not got loads of plans today. We need to do a bigger drive later on, but I'm probably gonna do that when it gets a bit cooler. So yeah, gonna have a little wander just to cool down, and then we're gonna try and see the Star Wars villa. That's the plan. We're just sitting, chilling in the shade, aren't we? This is probably the coolest that Bonnie's been in a couple of days. Yeah, so I was just looking up some information like how to get to the Star Wars villa, and it's fully booked. So it's sold out for like the next 3 days. So I was thinking, oh, maybe if it's sold out today I could go early tomorrow and it would just about work, but no, it's sold out for the next 3 days. It's obviously very popular. It's a shame because I thought that was kind of going to be the villa that we went to, but my fault for poor planning. And I guess I shouldn't be that sad about something that I didn't even know existed until like 2 days ago. But yeah, a little bit of a shame, not the end of the world. It does make the day a bit easier as well for planning, so it means we can just stay here and yeah, then drive to Turin a bit later when it's a bit cooler. I don't know if I said that's where I was going. We're going to Turin later. That'll be in a different video though. But it is nice to take it a little bit slower. I don't know if I said a thank you. She's tangled me out. Also, don't know if I said a thank you to my YouTube members, so thank you. I put up a little poll the other week to decide what to do this week basically, so whether we spend... Stop it! So basically they decided, or you decided, what I was going to do for this week. So the decision was either to spend a bit longer in Lake Maggiore, Lake Como area, or we drive over to the Dolomites. So thank you to my YouTube members who decided that we're going to be staying in this sort of area and slowing down for a little bit. And yeah, it has been nice, so thank you for that. And it just means we'll have to do another trip in the future to go to the Dolomites, which I'm not mad about. Yeah, we're going to sit here for a bit longer because it's quite nice. And yeah, catch up with you in a bit. stopped off in like a little patisserie just for a late lunch, and I've got, it's called a matosi, which apparently is a local thing. I mean, it does just look like an ice bum. Can confirm it tastes like an ice bun. I've got a few bits to take away.
I know. Okay, so we sat back down semi in the shade, so I can have a couple of bits of my little platter. And Bonnie does this thing where she's like, yeah, no, I always wanted to lay here. Even though it's right next to the food. And then she pretends to ignore it. And I'm sure she'll have a go at eating some in a moment. Yeah, this is the same thing that I had a moment ago, but it was really nice, so I got another. And this is my whole lunch, so, you know. If I moan at any point about not being able to lose weight, I'm just going to watch this footage back. This is where Bonnie tends to sit anytime I'm eating. So I'm just going to pretend for the camera. Bonnie, do you love me? Okay, I think I'm going to save the last two for later. Hopefully they make it. Just heading back to the van. I was bragging about choosing a good spot for the van, but it's actually terrible. It's not in the shade the majority of the day, so it does get a little hot in there. So I think that's going to be pretty much it for this video. Just got to get the van ready to drive, and then we're heading to touring our next stop. That's going to be in another video. So if you've subscribed, thank you very much, and see you next week. If you've not subscribed, then do so, and you can catch up on what we're doing touring. Thanks, bye.
Welcome.